my name is Emma and I'm an HR apprentice at the London Borough of Clarendon. Tonight I'm going to be talking about apprentices and more specifically how an apprentice can help grow your organisation and help a business to flourish. I'd like to start by introducing you to my lovely friends who are Steve Seed and Paul Pip. The great thing about Paul and Steve is that they can be absolutely anyone looking to grow or establish their career. They can be 16-year-olds straight out of their GCSEs, or they can be parents looking to get back into their careers after taking a break to have their kids. They could have established skill sets, work experience or degrees, or not really fit into any of these things. The really special thing is that even though they don't know where they're going or they're not entirely certain where they're growing, they're really keen and excited and they can't wait to grow and find out what they'll become. So first we're going to follow Paul the Pip's apprenticeship journey. He's just arrived at his new garden and he's excited because the flowers seem really successful and he can't wait to be like them. He's a bit nervous though because he can't see the way and he doesn't know where to find the resources he needs. But he's sure someone will show him, as apprenticeships are all about learning after all. He's trying really hard to grow but he's finding it really difficult without the support and resources of the other plants. The successful flowers are too busy and important to spare their time to teach him. He's finally managed to break through the soil on his own. The larger plants are too busy to notice him and he feels sad and lost. He doesn't really know where to go and feels invisible to the bigger, more experienced plants. Paul is getting sadder and sadder. Even though he's made all this progress all by himself, the other plants are still ignoring him. They didn't even notice his achievement and he feels like nothing he can do is good enough. He doesn't know what to do or how to do it because nobody has shown him. He hates the garden and doesn't understand what is so important to all the big plants. After watching the other plants fight for resources and being ignored for so long, Paul thinks that he's just in a bad garden. He's given up trying to grow because there's no point, nobody will notice me. He's become disengaged from his garden and has given up. He doesn't know how he can leave the garden, so he just lies down and waits until he can find a way out. At this point, the big flowers notice that Paul isn't doing anything. He isn't pulling his weight and they think that he's just a waste of time and resources. The other flowers think that he should be performance managed out of the garden.
Oh, it's coming. You're waiting for this, aren't you?
Okay, now we're going to follow Steve the Seed. He's new to this garden and he's feeling a bit nervous, but he can tell that the other flowers around him have given him lots of room to grow. They're friendly and happy to help Steve and show him the way, and they're giving Steve the resources he needs to grow. His team are really supportive and he knows which way he should be growing, and he's really excited for the next chapter in his journey. The established plants share their resources and Steve gets plenty of light, water and guidance. Steve is surrounded by support and encouragement. He loves his team and his organisation and he feels engaged with the business as a whole. He's getting bigger and is now much more independent. He sees that it is taking all of the plants a really long time to grow their beautiful flowers, but he thinks that there must be an easier way. He wants to find out how this process could be improved so he could share it with the other plants. He loves his garden and wants to make it the best garden possible. He can't wait to help his team become more efficient after all the support they have given him. After going to a relevant workshop and doing some additional research in his 20% off the job training time, Steve has come up with a potential solution. He tries it out and it works. He blooms a beautiful flower.
You're a little bit ahead of your slide. It was 3, 2, 1.
And it took less time and energy than for the other flowers. Steve shares his solution with his colleagues and soon everyone is doing it. The other flowers are proud of Steve and his achievements are celebrated and shared. The only difference between Paul and Steve were their environments. Steve was able to flourish and make the whole garden better, whereas Paul gave up and became non-compliant because he was ignored and felt like he wasn't good enough. Of course, it is essential that apprentices are chosen well. Apprenticeships aren't just a cheap way of getting more staff. If done incorrectly, they can be expensive and time-consuming and very resource-hungry as well, as I'm sure some of you have experienced. However, good apprentices can bring in the new knowledge, opinions and solutions that are essential to keep a business growing. Bring the right apprentices into your organisation and give them the chance to speak and challenge your processes, and you will be amazed what can be achieved. Apprentices aren't school dropouts, we're the future CEOs and leaders. Thank you.